to start by giving you guys 3 things that you need in order to have a successful brand. Number 1 is the brand itself. So that's going to start with the name, the look, the design, the brand, the logo overall. Like when you see Nike, the check mark. When you see Hoover, the vacuum. Canon, the camera that I'm using, you know, that's a brand. So that brand has specific identity, you know, in the way that the font is done, you know, the way that the letters are shaped. You know, we'll save trademarking and everything for another video. But that's a brand. When you think of a brand, M&M, Snickers, you know, things like that. So that's number 1. You need a brand, a name, and a brand. Number 2, you need a product. And number 3, you need a sales funnel. So as far as a brand goes, my brand is mBlue Fashion. So as you can see here, I have some product samples. This right here is an insert for hair. So as you see, you know, it has a picture of a model with the style, the type of hair that it is, you know, wet, curly. Then it has on the back my name, mBlue, and then it has, you know, care instructions, made in USA, designed by mBlue Fashion LLC. So, and then on the inner insert of it is just mBlue all over it. And so also, this is PVC plastic that you would need to insert the hair in. So it has a hook. This was designed on the pretense of this being sold in stores. So if you go to the beauty supply store, you know that typically you see some hair hung up, you know, on a little rack, and that's what the purpose of the hook is for. And then, you know, you have the brand, 100% human hair. So 2 things right here. Before I can even sell anything, I need packaging. That's part of the brand. So I have my brand, which is, you know, the design. I have the design, right? So then I needed everything that the product is going to go in. So, you know, I got the plastic, the PVC, you know, snap here. Okay. And so pretty much this would just go inside of here. Boom. Okay. There you go. Straight out the store. Nice, clean, professional, simple, straight to the point. People know when they see it. You know, you don't want to have wet curly hair and have a model with straight hair on the front. You know, this shows if somebody's walking by, they're going to see, oh, this is curly hair. One thing as I'm looking at this that I could have done differently, right now, the curly hair that's picture is exactly the kind that I have, but it's not blonde. You know, it's not mixed color. So it's just a natural color. So maybe I could have put a model, you know, or made her hair, you know, just one color, a natural brown color, instead of putting, you know, color on it. But it also could convey the message that, hey, you know, also we say hair can be color treated or dyed. So you can dye this hair. So that would be the brand, you know, and the materials that you need to put the product in, the packaging. Next is the product. So regardless to what product you're selling, if you're selling hair, if you're selling clothes, if you're selling shoes, you want quality. For me, it's quality over quantity, because you want repeat customers. You want your brand to stick. You want your name to be, when someone talks about your name, it's, you know, oh, that's really good, or oh, that's fly, or, you know, I really like that. I would, you know, you want loyal people that are going to be loyal to your brand. So I purchased some premium version hair. This hair, tangle and shed free, and it's hand selected young girls hair. So for those of you who are, you know, don't know about hair, The hair industry is a $1 billion industry. And, you know, there's different qualities of hair you can get. You can get synthetic hair, you can get human hair, you can get Indian Remy hair, you can get Brazilian hair, you can get 1,000 different types of hair, right? But you want quality. So again, this is quality hair. You can't feel it, but I wish you could. As you can see, I'm continuously, as I'm talking to you, just running my fingers through it, and it's keeping its shape, it's keeping its form. You know, you don't see any hair coming out. Nothing, you know, because most people that wear this hair, they're going to wear it at least a month. I'm going to say, you know, at least a month. So this hair, again, can be colored. It can be, you know, washed and everything like it's your natural hair. But I wouldn't suggest washing it daily. I would suggest treating it, you know, with care and consulting a professional. But quality for me means, you know, a product that you get what you pay for. You know, this hair is not cheap. But it's affordable, you know. So some hair like this can range anywhere from $60 and up, you know. And again, you get what you pay for. 9 times out of 10, if you pay $100 for one bundle of hair, you know, $150, you know, $200, it's going to be some good hair versus you paying $39.99. You know what I'm saying, for a bundle of hair. So, you know, it depends. So this is the wet curly hair, which is a really, really good quality. I love it. This is similar to my natural hair state. My hair is a little bit tighter curly than this, but I love this look. This wet curly look goes a long way. All right, and so next here we have, oh, and this is a 12 inch. So again, you know, if this was packaged in here, it wouldn't actually go in here like this. It would more so be, you know, strapped to it. There's, you know, some spaces here for placement. You see these 4 holes. So it would be, you know, packaged differently. You know, it wouldn't. Wet curly. My favorite, probably. My favorite. And for those of you who want another look, we have the natural wave. So again, the packaging is designed for the length. So as you can see, we have a 12 inch, you know, that fits in there. We have an 18 inch. Even though this 18 inch is a loose wave, a natural wave, you know, it's not stretched. So if it were to be stretched during shipping, during processing, during storage, whatever, you know, it would be enough room, you know, for this here, because obviously you can see it's, you know. So this is the natural wave. Again, with the color, maybe I should have put a natural color there, but again, it can be dyed. So this would be your natural wave here. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And I think I want to use this. I may do or get this installed so you guys can see. Now, one thing I did notice, so this hair is a lot. So these are 100 gram bundles, okay, which means it's not the typical amount that you would get out of the store. Although for the shorter lengths, it almost, you know, is, but I would recommend at least 3 to 4 packs of hair for the wet curly and the wave. Moving on to the 24 inch straight. This hair is silky, shiny, and beautiful. Natural brown tones of hair, of color. So as you can see, you know, I'm vigorously shaking and moving this and just letting it, you know, do its thing. It's not going to tangle. Period. It's not tangling at all. So this is a great quality of hair for those who want that long silky look. There you have it. So with this one, here we go. This is the packaging, you know, long enough for 24 inches. Bam. And same, you know, same concept, you know. So the only difference is what it is. So, you know, for the straight hair, we decided to go with blue. For the, and here it is for the straight hair. For the straight hair, we decided to go with blue and a model with straight natural brown hair. For the natural wave hair, we decided to go with red. And for the wet curly, we decided to go with a brown. So these are distinct, you know, vivid colors. This is going to look good hung up on a rack. Also, if you pay attention to the fonts, straight. This is a basic like Arial type font. It says straight. It conveys the message of straight. So it's like you want to convey a message in everything that you do, so your consumer doesn't get confused. You know, you can't get confused with this natural wave. The font is a bit of a wave. It's a soft wave, like the hair. It's a soft wave. With this curly, it's a bit of a bolder outline in between. Like, it's a bolder outline with the brown, you know, outline around the, you know, because with curly hair, it's like ringlets. You know, these are ringlets. So, again, the outside outline is around the lettering. So, you know, everything is intentional. You got to be intentional when you're doing this. So what I'm going to do is actually get an up close view for you guys so you can see what it looks like. So here, okay. All right, here's a up close view for you guys. So the hair is going to come wrapped. Okay. So you know it hasn't been used. It's going to come wrapped, sealed with a tag. And also you see here, this is what the packaging looks like. So this is, you know, this is a hard paper, a sturdy paper, you know, it's not flimsy, you know, high gloss. And it insinuates curly. Okay. Here's an up close of the oh, and so once we expand and we have different you know, colors, you know, we'll put the color in here. We'll put the item number. You know, the style is obviously natural wave, but, you know, we might do a whatever kind of wave. You know, style, this is style number 1 or whatever. Just, this is basically to keep track for inventory purposes. So you want to have that on there. There's a whole system that needs to be put in place. Inventory can be for another video. This is just basically for branding. This is what you need to get started. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. So today, just to recap what we discussed branding. Branding is your logo, your design, your name, the font. Second, we discussed the product. Regardless to what product you have, you want to make sure you have a quality product. And a little tidbit is that obviously you have to know your market. You don't want to overspend for a product and have the best quality when that's going to put you out of business. I mean, the point is to stay in business. Also, when you typically first start in business, you're going to take a loss. You may break even. You don't really start making a profit until you have perfected your craft and everything. So there's going to be hiccups and everything along the way, but just stay strong, stay in it to win it. And third, we talked about the sales funnel. Well, actually, we didn't talk about the sales funnel. So let's talk about the sales funnel. So what I mean by a sales funnel is that so now that you have your brand, your name, your logo, you got your product, right? How are you going to sell it? How are you going to move it? So first, you need to find your demographic. Who is your buyer? Number one, who are you selling to? Who is your buyer? You need to find out who that is. Once you find out who that is, you need to target them. Where are they at? Where do they live? Where do they work? What do they do? Do they watch Netflix? Are they listening to the radio? Are they on Instagram? Where are they? You want to put yourself in front of them wherever they are. And then after that, you probably want to go to pricing. Well, you should already have your pricing, but you want to make sure that your pricing lines up with your demographic. Like, you don't want to underprice it or you don't want to overprice it. You want to make sure once you know who your customer is, target, what price are they willing to spend on your product. And next, like I said, is just marketing it, getting it out there. And once your sales start coming in, you want to make sure that you have shipping. Your shipping, so far I haven't found any way around it. There's 3 major shippers. You have USPS, you have UPS, and you have FedEx. It's the cost of doing business for shipping. You're going to have to pay for your packaging, not only the packaging for your product, the packaging for shipping the product, especially if you're doing online sales. So you want to make sure you are conscious of the materials that you're purchasing for shipping, how much they cost and everything like that. You want to make sure you select a shipper that has flexibility and low cost. As of today, which is October 15, 2020, most USPS has the cheapest shipping. So, that's where we at with that. So there's so much that's entailed, and this is just a broad overview. So there needs to be separate video. Like, there needs to be a video strictly on logo and branding. There needs to be a video strictly on the product sourcing. There needs to be a video strictly on marketing. There needs to be a video on trademarking, the legal side of everything. There needs to be a video on, there needs to be like 100 videos. I mean, not literally, but so many, because there's so many steps before you even make $1. Like, there's so many steps. Thanks for tuning in to the Pure Heart channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.